on, $50 off. I love it when money's on sale. Money's on sale tonight, which is a really cool thing. So let's jump into this one, Mike.
You know, this is, whenever I can bring these in and understand it's a tough thing to bring these in. Yeah. If I was indiscriminate with price and I charge $299 or $399 or $499 like what other people do, where I sell the coins individually for $500 or even more, it would be easy. But the idea is I wanted to bring these in, I wanted to save you $50. I basically wanted to sell you these sets for less than the United States government did in their original year of issue, and that's what we've done.
That's crazy.
The United States State Quarter Program is very special, near and dear to my heart. By 1998, and I was selling coins in 1998 and further back than that, the United States coin industry, the collectible industry, had gotten kind of moribund at best. I mean, it was, you know, they released 5 coins every year, and it was boring, and there was proof sets, and there was not much, and they did occasional this and occasional that. The state quarters come out, and all of a sudden creates about 150 million new collectors. Everybody wanted state quarters.
Everyone.
Everybody. I remember here, when we released the Delaware quarter, this one in 1999, we had put 10,000 of those into our system here. When we got to them, we thought there was a glitch in the system because they were gone.
No way.
10,000 in 1999, they were gone. Before we even did the presentation, they had just disappeared. I have literally sold millions, tens of millions of the state quarters. Nobody sold more state quarters than I have. Probably the next 10 people combined haven't sold what I've sold in state quarters, because it's such a great program. Look, about every 10 weeks, the United States government released another quarter. Every state gets their own quarter, and then of course the United States territories down there at the bottom all get their own quarters, and then each state designed their own quarter, and it becomes this kind of incredible American piece of Americana. Well, of all of the quarters that they did, the proof quarters are the presentation coins. These are the coins, and they only come in these sets. They're San Francisco minted coins. Okay, they're San Francisco minted coins. The United States government sold these for anywhere between $15 and $20 per set when they originally released them. I'm going to give you 11 sets at basically $12.50 a set.
That's
12
crazy.
And a half, so less than the original United States government. Do not confuse these with the coins that were released at the bank or the post office you were collecting out of your change. These are presentation coins made at the San Francisco Mint, anywhere between 100 and 500 times rarer than the coins that you got out of your pocket. They're in their original government packaging, and that's huge, and let me explain to you why. Because these have been opened up in tremendous quantities.
Because it's smarter to break them open and sell them individually.
Yeah, absolutely. Matter of fact, I have sold hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of this set. I put it in a nice red oak presentation box. We sell for $449.
You mean you break it up and...
I'll break it up, yeah, and put them in little capsules, put them in a little red oak.
Oh yeah, we've seen it.
So
how much is it?
$449.
And they're the proof?
Yeah, and they're proofs, just like this. Well, as a matter of fact, I go to a national, I'm going to go over here. I got to get my nationally advertised catalog. So if you take a look at this, you're paying about $12.50 a set. We include the 2009s. These are the territorial quarters. So you're going to have American Samoa, the U.S. Virgin Islands, the District of Columbia. There's Puerto Rico right there. Our citizens in Puerto Rico. Yeah, God bless them. It's awful.
That's a mess.
And then Guam and the Northern Mariana Islands. Those are the 6 United States protectorates and/or territories that we've got right there. If you look at the nationally advertised catalog, now remember you're paying what, $12.50 for the set.
And a set is one. You know, a set.
Yeah, all those coins together,
not
right?
Per coin.
So if I look at these in this catalog, they're $17.50 a piece. Okay, they're $17.50 a piece that I'm looking at right there.
Thus, it makes more sense for them to break these up and sell them individually.
Sure. So we're about $80. Let's call it $80 right there.
Okay, so it's 80 right there.
They're $80 right there. Then I go over here to the 2008s, and this is the toughest set because this coin right here, $40.
What is it?
That's the Hawaii coin. Oh, that's the rarest, most valuable of all the state quarters right there, $40. And these guys are a mere $14.95 a piece. So you have $14.95, $14.95, $14.95, $14.95, $45. So you're well over $149.95 for the last 2 years.
Just hide the top.
That's right. So you're going to get the 1999s, and the 1999s are $6 a coin, and the 2000s are $6 a coin, and the 2004s are $6.50 a coin, and you know, and the cheapest coin they have in here is $4. We're going to give you 56 coins for less than $3 a piece. So they're going to go from $4 basically to $40. We're going to charge you less than $3 a piece. So now you understand, anytime I put this set up, how incredible it is. Now, when you get these lenses, how are you going to display those? How about a custom-made box that you see right here that we put the seal of the Treasury on? This fantastic box, all displayed at an angle, so you can just pull them out and you can show them, and you can see these are the San Francisco minted coins that we're going to have in every single solitary one of these. Look at that, that's the 2000s, and then you go right there, United States State Quarters, there's a Mint Treasury seal, packaged by the United States Mint in the original government packaging with the box, for $12.50 a set, less than original government issue price. Folks, this is an amazing opportunity. Anytime I have this set, we sell it out almost instantaneously because I have to go out and make sure I get them at the right price so that I could sell them to you for literally less than the government did. It's like going back in a numismatic time capsule and saying, I forgot to get my coins from 1999, 2000, 2001, 2, 3. Well, we'll take care of that for you at less money than you would have paid originally and give you a custom presentation box as well.
That's awesome. All right, now I just got to point out, we are busy. We knew this was going to be a big one for you. So if you want to, again, FlexPay is a great option. Maybe you tried doing the quarter thing with your kids and it failed miserably and your kids were so disappointed and you're like, wait a minute, wouldn't this be, again, I always think about how important it is to mark occasions by using coins. My grandpa did it for me. You know, you have that hat, we have that in my family history. Wouldn't this be cool to have the complete set? And then of course you've got, once again, that rarity, that impossibility of, can you imagine if I tried to put this together myself? It would never, don't laugh that hard. It would never have, okay, it is funny because I can't do it.
Right.
It would not happen. You have to have somebody like Mike who has all these amazing connections and knows where to get them. And you guys will hold on to things for a while to actually build the couple hundred sets you bring to us.
Because what it happens, and here's the thing, people go, well, you know, it's not like I call up the guy and say, hey, send me 100 sets of these. So, you know, we buy from literally hundreds, if not thousands of dealers from around the country. And what they do is they send us a big box of sets. And I'll have 80 of these and 20 of these and 4 of these and 9 of these. And 12 of these are cracked and 9 of these are tarnished. And so those all go back. So we have to individually inspect each set to make sure that it all goes into the, you know, we all get quality coins. And then we put all that together and we send all that back and we do that, you know, 500 different times over. And all of a sudden I have 400 sets.
You're like, whoa.
Okay. Because for me to have 400 sets, doesn't mean that I find, all I have to do to not do that is miss one set. Right. It's not like I'm missing 11 sets. One set causes me the problem. And the interesting thing is the lowest priced coins in here, okay, for whatever reason, are the 2002s. These coins right here. Huh. For whatever reason, they are by far the most difficult to get. You have to understand, these sets down here, the 2008 set, you know, I mean, you look at that, that's coin by coin, that's an $85, you know, $100 set. People collect that. They pay attention to that. It's a $100 set. This is an $85 set, the 2009. People pay attention to that. They keep track of that, okay? So they keep track of those sets. This is like, you know, a $12 set. They don't keep track of those. What do you have? Well, how about all your 2002s? Oh, I don't even pay attention to 2002. Can you look in the back and see if you, oh, God. Will you take all the other coins? Yes, I'll take those if you get me the 2002s. So this is the coin, the most, and like I said in the catalog when I told you there was coins that are, these are the $4 coins.
This is the hardest one for you to find.
By far, they're the hardest ones for me to find, followed by the second lowest price set, the 2004. The expensive ones are easy to get.
Right.
Because people collect the expensive ones.
Right, right.
The cheaper ones, which by the way are still, these are $4 a coin, that's still 20 bucks.
Right, yeah.
These are 4 1/4, that's still 21 bucks. We're still only charging $12.50 basically.
Oh, good point.
Okay,
yeah,
so
yeah.
I mean, you know, so when you add in all that, yeah.
So you get
not
everything
funny,
else.
haha, though,
well, yeah,
but I'm looking
funny,
for
like,
them.
wow, it's interesting.
Right.
But I mean, like you get them all and then you have to wait and wait and wait and wait and wait and finally you'll find some of these and some of these.
Right.
That's
and
crazy.
then I have enough to actually go on the air
right.
and offer them to people, as I have with everybody on the phone. We got about 100 of these going right now. And so, and understand now, I want to explain something to you, and I'll grab this set right here. Do not confuse these with the regular issue coins. okay? The coins that you got at the bank or the post.
Yeah.
These coins have the S or San Francisco mint mark on them. These are the proof coins. These are the presentation coins. These coins are as much as 1,000 times rarer than the regular issue coins because they made literally billions of the other coins. These, they made 1 million or so. Okay, as many as 2 million. But that, when there's 150 million Americans that are collecting state quarters, there's simply not enough of these to go around. And so when I can sell you these for less than the United States government did originally, now you've got something.
That's crazy.
You've got a real something when it comes to that.
And when was the last time you put this set together? Do you remember? Like, how long has it been?
Oh, it's probably been maybe 6 weeks.
Yeah, so...
so, you know, I go out there, and I'm known. Anybody that wants to sell proof state quarters, I'm the guy.
Okay,
so I put together basically all the sets in the United States all the time, and I have like 400 sets.
That's crazy.
That's it. I have like 400 sets. We now have like 300 or even a little less. Like I said, always a monster seller anytime we bring it in, and that's at $199. Now look at $149.95 at a $50 price break. Great opportunity at $199. Spectacular opportunity at $149.
Would you recommend to get more than one set?
Yeah, sure. Well, I mean, how many kids do you have? How many grandkids do you have? Do you have nieces, nephews? I mean, who are you going to give these to? Because this is what it is. And you know, my daughter Ashley, you've met Ashley. She's up in Boston going to school. And when when I started collecting these with her, she was right here. She was 4.
Right.
Okay. You know, we collected. That's right. Now she's at college, so we started collecting these coins. Right. And as she's going to college now, 5 years ago, she's in graduate school. You know, the things you take, the things you don't. Her coins went with her.
It's so cool.
I mean, because that was the thing. Because they were, you know, a nice little book, and she didn't have the proof coins, you know, because we had to sell those. She had to share the regular ones. She understands.
Save her one set of proof. For gosh sake.
My boys have a set.
Of course.
You know, but they're still home. You know, like 12-year-olds. So you know, but that's it. But that's what it is. It's a generational heirloom collectible.
Oh, it completely
is ultimately what it is.
But it's so much more important than just. Remember, you sold, and I remember you did this.